Hi, Grace family. As most of you know, there are two very important questions our church is considering this year. The first is this: is God leading Grace to have women preachers? And the second is God leading Grace to have women priests? After many months of prayer and study and conversation, the vestry, along with the pastoral staff, are recommending to the congregation that we welcome and receive women as preachers and women as priests at Grace. Though we are making this recommendation now, the process is far from over. A final decision will not be made without the voice of the people of our congregation being heard. In order to do this, here's what we're going to be doing the next several months. Details are in the comments section below the video. First, we're going to have set times of congregational prayer. We need the ongoing presence of the Spirit to guide us, direct us, and also to keep us deeply connected to one another despite the differences we may have over these questions. We're going to have small group discussions in the month of October in each of our church's community groups. We are going to have two female priests from our diocese speaking with our congregation. Reverend Ashley Matthews will be here in October, and Lord willing, Reverend Cindy Stansbury, the Dean of our diocese's Northern California and Pacific Northwest region, will be speaking with us in November. It will be a gift to get their wisdom and insight on these questions. We will also be having congregational discussions where we can all gather together and hear varying perspectives from the body. And finally, we're going to have an advisory vote on December 3rd, where each member of our church will be able to weigh in on the two questions. Is God leading Grace to have women preachers? And is God leading Grace to have women priests? So who can take part in this advisory vote? Anyone who is a formal member of Grace, the minimum age is 18, can take part. In addition, we are also opening this up to folks who have been at Grace for around 6 months or longer and consider Grace their church home. We think it's wise for us to open up this process because our formal membership has been in flux with the pandemic and also with our denominational change. And the vestry will take all of this input over the next couple of months and our process to date. Take all of this in very prayerfully and reach a decision, Lord willing, by the end of this year. So please be in prayer that the Lord would direct our steps and continue to walk with us. And as always, at any time during this process, please feel free to reach out to pastoral staff or vestry members. We would love to connect with you. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and may He continue to walk with this dear congregation.